Hello everyone, I'm silentdeth, and welcome to my Let's Play of Space Engineers, Episode 12. Last time, we built ourselves some landing pads. We also added some connectors that adjust after we have docked, to position our crafts in a place where they won't damage themselves if the connectors glitch. And at the end of last episode, I said this episode we were going to look at how to make those mechanisms automatically trigger when we dock or undock. And we will be doing that later this episode. But first, we are going to work on the garage a little bit. Get ourselves a little crafting area set up. A few things we need to do for that. Let's come over here. We're going to want a timer block. I've adjusted the sound a little bit, which sounds a little bit high to me. Maybe a little bit lower. That sounds better. Timer block. Just plop you over there. We will go get our hydro welder. Okay. Fuel on. Power on, inertial dampeners on, undock. Let's weld up this. That was easy. Now we're going to dock this with this rotor here. Yeah, we're way off. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Docked. Now, where is something we can click on? Do you have an interface thing? You do? Excellent. So what rotor is that? I have no idea. I guess it's rotor 5. We'll call this the projector rotor so that we know what's going on. We're going to detach this. Then we're going to go back to this timer block. Setup actions. What timer block are you, by the way? You are timer block number 3. Timer block number 3, you want to trigger yourselves right now, and our rotor, we want to trigger attach. But first, let's get rid of this. There, that is now off. We will grind this down. And now we want to graft a small rotor part onto that. And this used to be a whole lot easier, as they used to automatically connect. But we have to use the timer block now. Rotor part. There we are. We want a small rotor part, of course. I'll just kind of get this out right here in the center, I think. Make it easier on us. Weld this up. That's the wrong thing. There we go. And now, down we go. A little bit back. And this has to be in dead center of this. That block might be in the way. Let's go ahead and remove it. Bit further. Oh yeah, we need to trigger the timer block too. Yeah, it sounds like it's running. Let me look. It won't let me look. Is it already attached? Let's check. It looks like it is because we have the platform thing. Rotor. Projector rotor. We can detach, so yes, it is set up. Now we'll go to the timer. And we will just turn you off. And let's disconnect you. And I'll send this guy off to dock. Now we can just place a simple projector here. We'll have it facing that way forward and that way up. So, forward is this way. We can always rotate it if we need to. And we're doing it this way just so that the projector has power from our main power grid. The way we had it set up before with a connector connecting to a large connector had problems when there was power shortages. Caused it to get disconnected, and it was generally a pain. When we built something heavy, it would also overpower the connector and pull it off. This should be much more stable. Now we want to add in our welders. We're going to do a pretty basic design here. A stamp design, so we'll have the welders come in from the top in the ceiling here, and actually we have tubing that comes round through here and under into the wall through, then comes to right here where it goes all the way across, branches back to here where we have more platforms, and then it goes all the way to the top and then straight down the middle right here. So we have a connection at a whole bunch of different places, but the one we want is going to be right at the top of this. So how many blocks is that? Just to make sure we don't screw it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 it looks like. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that right? Okay. So we'll cut this one out. And this one too. And replace them. One of them is going to be one of these. And the other one is just going to be a simple one of these. And that might snap if I grind it from the top. There we go. Now we want a piston. Do we need a long one or not? I think we might. Yeah, piston long. We have normal pistons. How many blocks was that? I didn't count. We can count over here. It will be easier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And these can go up to 10 meters. That's 5 blocks, 9 blocks. I think a regular piston would work then. So we'll use a regular piston right over the top of it. We're going to start laying out some twin welders. Come on, place. Like that. Should still have enough clearance. Is that really over that? I guess it is. Okay, now we need to see how close these need to be to each other. So let's weld that up, and I'll be right back. It's welded while we're safe inside of our vessel. We'll turn it on. Then we'll turn on depot draw, which gives us this little sphere. And that's the area of effect of the welder. Let's see, we'll get a little bit closer. See about how many blocks that is. Looks like maybe 2. So we could do 1 block apart, and that would have decent coverage and save us a little bit of resources. So that is what we shall do, is place them at 1 block apart spacing. How much fuel do we have? 70%. Okay, we're good. Again, I'll be right back. Welders are welded. Now we're going to set ourselves up a little bit of a control room. Well, not much of a room, but a control area. Not something we're going to use a whole lot, but it's something we might want to have just in case. So we'll start with finding a good spot on our hotbar. You'll do. Let's take a passenger seat. That will work. We'll want pick one of these, some buttons. We want that one, and we want that one, and we want that one. And we want that one. Yes, that's all stuff that we want. We'll put the chair just, you know, back here somewhere. Hopefully far enough away that we don't get melted when we get out of it. Just plop this right there so we can take a peek at it. Just look over and glance at it. Then, buttons. How are we going to do the buttons? I think I might want them there's that. which one are you? You're the single button? Okay, we'll put you over here. This will be the main button. You can, in fact, have a main button. Put the control thing over there. Maybe. We might want to put something else here. There we go. Like, say, an armor plate for some buttons. Armor panel, I mean. Yeah, we'll do that, and we'll just arrange it how we want it. I would like you to go right here. Can't put another one there. If we do that, it won't quite work. But maybe we could do this. So we'll put this here, if we can. There we go. Like so. Then, next to that, we'll put that. And I guess we'll just make this go out further. Ouch. Taking suffocation damage, I think. Like Minecraft, we're being inside of a block. Then we'll have another single button, I think, right there. It's those little ramps. They do that. Do, and do. Yes, that is what we're going to do. I guess we won't have a control interface pedestal. But let's weld this. Let's be right back. Okay. This button here stops the piston, so we're going to paint it. A nice red color. This button is for extending and retracting the pistons. So the top one retracts them, the bottom one extends them, and this button just toggles on and off the welders. This button here is going to be the main button. And to do that, we're going to trigger a timer that's going to be back in our CIC. Over here. Oh, I'm heavy. We'll set up these timers. I guess I need to weld them. Okay, we have our 2 timer blocks. You are garage. Timer block 1. We're going to set up your action. We want you to reverse this. Actually, first, decrease the velocity. And then reverse, so that'll actually speed it up. And then you'll trigger the next timer, which should be timer block something. I have no idea which timer block it is. And then we'll want to set this up to about 20 seconds. They'll be going at 0.6 meters per second, and they have to go 10 meters. So that'll give us a little bit of a buffer. We'll set up this action. Actually, yes, we want you to basically do the same thing. You're going to turn on the welders, decrease the velocity, reverse the piston, and that's pretty much all you have to do. Set up actions. You will start this timer. And then our button in here. We need this. Let's grab it. Our main button here. Ow. There's a wall there. I don't know who put it there, but there's one there. You will just trigger now. And then when we press this button, they'll go down, stop, turn on, and slowly retract. One more very important thing we want to do is place a sensor up here to automatically turn off the grinders if we get in the way. Because everyone knows grinders are the most deadly thing in the game. More deaths occur due to grinders than to anything else. And I'm going to weld this, and naturally, when it detects the player, it is going to turn off the grinders. And we're not going to have time to get to anything else in this building. I wanted to test it out this episode. I guess we'll have to wait. Next episode, we only have a few minutes left, and we still have to do the connectors. So let me wrap this up, and I'll be right back. We're back. I went and I did the connector thing, and it took 25 minutes. That's a little bit longer than we have left this episode, so that will be the entire of next episode. Definitely you'll have it next episode. You'll also have the script uploaded to Steam so that you can have it for yourselves and play on your worlds and things. I've tried to make it very easy for you to customize it yourself. You just have to change a couple of block names, and that's it. Being as that's happened, we're going to instead work on finishing up this little area. So we'll come over here. Let's make another timer block, I think. We'll put it right next to this program thing. And this is going to be LCD. That one. Check the code. Remember an exit. Alright, let's make sure that you know what you are. Programming block. LCD script. With a C. Alright, let me go weld that, and I'll be right back. All welded up. We'll rename you. I cannot spell today. I will run this at 1. We'll set up the actions. We'll look for that block. We will start you. We will look for the other LCD block. Yeah, there we go. Run with the default argument. Trigger now. And we're going to go over to the LCD that we built inside of our garage. And run into the wall again. We're going to steal the code from this. So that was in its public title, wasn't it? Ouch. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I'll put LCD here. We will edit the public title. It's booting up. We want missing components. But we want it to only be on this grid, so we put in that little command there. And it tells us we're missing all kinds of components. Let's go ahead and make some then. Displays. Look, it looks like we're out of iron. Displays, thrusters, GravGen, medical, radio comms. Explosive superconductor interior plates. Good to know. See, it's working well already. Now then, we're going to do minus, say, GravGen, comma, medical, comma, explosives, and I guess we'll go ahead and get rid of thruster 2. None of those I think I'm going to need here on the planet. Let's change the color of our text. Nice red warning color. And that'll let us know when we're out of whatever. We're out of stuff. Now then, we're going to test out our welders. Actually, I guess I'm going to go mine first, and then we'll test out our welders. Okay, now it is time to do a little bit of a test in our big giant welders. Our little seat here. I've set up the projector controls so that we can set them up here and adjust it while we're looking right at it. It was actually pretty helpful. Now then, I've also mined some, so we got everything we need except for superconductors, and we're being killed by the wall again. So it's going down at 0.6 meters per second, which is just so very fast. Ooh, look at it go. Like a cheetah. I really like the shape of this building. I think I might build a spaceship that's shaped like this. It reminds me of that one spaceship in Homeworld. The guys start with a B or something like that. The trader guys. Yeah. Okay, that's not maybe low enough. There goes that. Wow, that is laggy. I don't know, it seems to be reaching down there. We're going to get the bottom things? It's not looking like it. But it's doing everything else. I'm not sure if I want to put another piston there just for that. We could always raise it up a little bit. I think that would be the better idea. Just move the projector up a couple blocks. or whatever it's projecting up a couple blocks. So those engines are basically right in line with it, and they may just not be able to get welded. Has that happened sometime? But man, this is really slowing our sim speed. I can barely move. But other than that, it seems to be working. Hinchy, you're back. Where the hell have you been? Skiing? You left in the middle of a battle to go skiing. I'm surprised you had the gall to come back after you did that. Wait a minute. Why are you back? Hinchy? What did you do? You broke something, didn't you? What did you break? You sprained a servo? But those things are rated for combat re-entry. How did you break a servo? Skiing. And I bet you want me to fix it too. You know that's coming out of your pay. I don't care if I don't pay you, but it's still coming out of your pay. Alright, we'll fix you up. There, that should do it. We're a little bit short on supplies. And we didn't have any of the military grade servos. So we've had to give you a servo from Keen Movable Parts. So don't be surprised if you randomly explode at some point. It's your own fault. Okay, it looks like our garage welder thing looks pretty well. Works pretty well, I mean. We have our button set up. Our little display. If we run out of something, we can run over here and just stop everything. Start everything from over here. I like it. What? No. 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 We don't have time. We're out of time. We don't have time. We don't have time to make the piston stop automatically when we run out of something. No. Maybe another episode. This is going to be it for this episode. It's going to be it for this episode. Like if you like. Subscribe if you're not. Leave a comment if you have anything to say. I do read all the comments. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.